Hi guys, it's Real213 here. Today, I'm going to be talking about the worst experience I have had at a sleepover. Now, this was a few months ago. I was debating on whether I should make this video or not. I'm trying to show my face. And, oh gosh. Basically, let's call this girl Elena in this video, because I don't know anyone by the name of Elena, and it just sounds reasonable. So, basically, me and Elena were friends for a while. Like, we were friends since, 7th grade. And I didn't notice any red flags at all. And so, I'm trying to keep my volume down. Basically, I was kind of ignorant. And keep in mind, I was only 13, so I didn't know what the heck was going on. So I should have listened to my best friend who knew what the heck she was talking about. I didn't. I didn't listen to her. I didn't notice the red flags about Elena. But then this happens. So it's around August, and we had planned with our parents a sleepover on the 29th. And basically, on the 29th, my mom picked Elena up, and I was in the back of the car jamming out and being normal because I didn't see the red flags. And that's when we got to my house. We did karaoke that night. It was fun. That night, Elena confessed to something to me that I didn't actually believe because, me being ignorant. And yeah, when the next day rolled around, my sister was going to our cousin's house. Yes. Oh yeah, and shout out to Obsidian Zombie. She is amazing. Go check out her channel. And basically, my sister was going to my cousin's house for a sleepover that night. And Elena and I were going with my mom to get groceries. And we came back to the house to get my sister so she could go to my cousin's house. We dropped my sister off, go do some more errands with my mom, then we come back to the house, and that's when I start noticing those things. I got a vibe that I didn't like, and I just thought of nothing of it because I just didn't want to believe anything at that point. I was really confused. And then, I know my voice sounds really gone in this video, but I'm trying to get my volume down. So, then it came to be around 6, I was talking to my friend because Elena wanted to talk to her. We were also trying to need a person to play the guy's part in our role play. So we're doing that. And then all of a sudden, there is this thing I noticed that she basically told my friend that about all these different things I didn't know. And that's when I started noticing them. And then around 8 something, I'm on with Connor the Weather Guy. Yeah, go ahead, check out his channel too. And I was talking with him, and Elena does something so wrong. I'm not actually gonna explain it, but yeah. Something happened that night before all this happens. At 10:20 p.m. that night, we were on this app called Skyphone, and we were on, we were basically just talking, and Connor starts saying that he hears breathing, rapid breathing in the background, and I was like, Connor, please stop, you're scaring me. And he's like, no, seriously. And I was like, okay, now Elena had the ingenious, this was the worst idea ever, okay? The worst idea. She lets the thing take a hold of her, and that's when Connor starts trying to get her to stop, and it didn't work. He tells me to grab a hold of this necklace I had, and I did, and he told me to grab a hold of her hand. And I did, and my first thought was, I'm not letting go. No matter what this girl says, I'm not letting go. And Connor basically asked me if I was still there. I said yes, I was right there. And he walked me through the next few steps. And at this point, I was just like, what is happening? And this is when, like, the nightmarish part comes in. We seemed to get her back to normal after his telling me what was going on, because that part was, like, very, very paranormal. We get off the call, and I'm laying in bed, and I start, like, crying. I was crying on the call with him, but I actually burst out crying, because I was just like, thank gosh he was there, because I would have lost my mind. And, I just felt like if he wouldn't have been there, then I thought I was gonna, like, literally wake up my parents. Because, yeah, and I was trying to keep it down. So that, like, the next red flag I noticed was that, like, she didn't tell me a lot of stuff. She didn't tell me a lot of things. And, that's when I started noticing the next red flag, that she was keeping secrets. And me knowing Elena since 7th grade, I was just like, why is this just standing out to me now? And then it hits me. The next day, she basically told some of her friends in this group chat I was in about the whole thing. And then half of our group knew. Basically, that was a nightmare because I didn't want anyone to know about anything. And then the next red flag hits me. This was like the worst thing ever because she was hanging out with my sister more than me. Every single time my sister would come, the rule at my house is that, like, if my sister's having a sleepover, I can't intrude. If I'm having a sleepover, she can't intrude at all. And basically, she went against this rule. Elena did, and asked my sister to join. And I was just like, okay, that's red flag number 1000. I don't even know. I'm being glitched. But, that's when I was like, okay, this isn't gonna end well. And we took her home, and then my mom and I found out, I told my mom about that whole thing, and she was just like, that's not a true friend. I said, no, it's not. And basically, me and Elena ended friendships that Thursday. But yeah, that was the worst one I've actually had because she was keeping secrets. I was confused the whole time, getting bad vibes every single day, almost crying my eyes out. I mean, the only good thing that came from that one night was that middle night was that, she calmed me down when I kind of had my outburst. But yeah, this is Realtor 2 and 3 signing out, and that's basically it for this video. It's just me talking about my worst experience at a sleepover. So it's Realtor 2 and 3. We'll be making a new cover tomorrow. I don't have any ideas though. I'm kind of stuck between 3. But if you guys have any more ideas, please leave them down in the comments. And this is Realtor 2 and 3 signing off. Bye.